G'day from WA. Hi, this is Julie. Welcome to my channel. Today we're starting something new, well, new for me. I'm decided to join in with the Take 5 Art Challenge. I've watched a few of the videos today. There's some wonderful artwork and wonderful ladies that are very encouraging and want anyone and everyone to have a go at this Take 5 Art Challenge. So the prompts for this month, for August, are washi tape, the Smoosh technique, embossing powder, blue and purple, and a postage stamp, which is totally perfect for me because I have all of those things. So I'm really happy. The Smoosh technique will be my first time doing it, so that's going to be fun. So as you can see, I've got anything and everything blue and purple that I could find. What I have found that my personal method appears to be go through your stash and find everything that you might conceivably want to use in your challenge. Of course, my main focal point is going to be this beautiful peacock that I found in my napkins, so that's why I decided to go into my napkin journal. I've tried out the inks and picked out which ones I think go best. I have some washi tape, no purple washi tape. You don't have to have something of everything. Some acrylic paint, watercolor paint. So I haven't decided exactly which products I'm going to use just yet. I guess I'm going to go by feel when I come to actually to start. Pretty sure I'm leaning towards watercolor, so that I can make it very liquidy. Yes, no to the acrylics. Declutter the desk a little bit, and probably no to the stamping up. So I left the decisions to when I'm actually doing it, and then I can just go by, what I feel as I talk it through. That seems to have become my process of elimination these days. So I just want to mention the videos that I've watched so far, and the channels are Kyra Pace. So I believe that the challenge is done by Kyra Pace. The current challenge options are chosen by just me creating. And I have watched Julia McNeil Crafts, just in case you can't read my terrible handwriting, Crafting Vicky, Dawn with the Moon. I think it's Amira in Oz art, I'm guessing. So I watched those ladies, and they all made beautiful, beautiful projects. I didn't see anyone doing napkin, so I thought if I do napkin, at least I don't feel like I'm directly copying someone. So I thought I would do napkin. I mean, there's nothing wrong with copying, but just thought that I should try to be a little bit original. And the book that I'm using is my napkin journal, which is an altered book. So it's an old book that no one will ever read again. It's Death, Tax and Duties. But it's a gorgeous cover, which I haven't done yet. I decided I think I'll cover it when I finish the journal, because I know that it will get messy. So it's got messy here. So I think I will decorate the cover and the inside when I finish the journal. So I've only done a couple of napkins so far. So I've done those two. This one's on video. This one's not. I just did this one before I started my YouTube channel. And this one, there is a video for this. So this is the page we're using. I've done 2 coats of gesso. It already has washi tape, although that's not going to count as my washi tape. But I've always put washi tape in the center to stop the leakage through the pages. My idea was, what I'm thinking of doing is, because I don't like the text and the gesso is not 100% covering it, I thought I might paste pieces of blue and purple onto the background. I really like this idea for corners, for like a corner decoration. So yeah, that's in a definite pile. And of course I'm using the 2 napkins. I just really like these. I don't think it's going to look good if I do like 4. Well, the thing is, I can put it down, and then if I don't like it, I can always go over it with gesso. So let's have all those over there. I might need something to put under here. Have that poking out so we can see the colour scheme that we're heading for. There we go. Okay, so I'm thinking the same length as this. So we'll tear it off about here. Okay. What I haven't got is a spray bottle to do the smooshing thing. So I will have to pause the video when we get to the smooshing part. Now I assume, I mean, I think pretty much, you know, as in most challenges, you know, anything goes. There's no rules. Don't like all the lines too much. Don't mind a little bit. Let's get rid of most of that. So I may have to concentrate. So what I might do, I notice most of the art journaling people either do a voiceover or they do music. So I'm not sure how much talking I'll do while I'm doing the process. I think I will need to have some extra. Oh, instead of doing 2 corners, then maybe I can just do a piece at the top. That I think will work better. See, these ideas just come to you as you go. That, you know, you've got a problem and then the solution finds its way. Put some of that on there to keep the edges down. Probably should have got rid of that straight edge, but I can add something to that. So I like these swirly patterns. Just taking out the ones that are a bit too green. I just kind of want some patches of colour in the background to break up the white page, add in the colours that we want, and then I'll probably gesso some of it back anyway. That won't impede the book too much. I need another piece of that purple. Probably need another piece of that because we do normally go in 3s. So let's put a tiny one at the corner. That's a good idea. Well, I don't know if it's a good idea, but that's what I'm going to do. And this, if I need some more, I've got that piece. So we need a 3rd piece of the purple. It's already torn. And I'm kind of trying to sort of not be too precious about my style. I mean, I just kind of, sometimes I really go into perfectionist mode, and I really don't, no, that's watercolour. Turn that over. It's going to come onto my brush. So let's just pop that there. You know, I don't want to have, you know, all the same corners, all the same neatness, same angles. So I'd like the background to be haphazard. Okay, we'll see if we want to put this blue in. Okay, down there. Not covering up most of the writing, which is what the plan was, but anyway, doesn't matter. We do what we feel like doing as we do it, and I'm sure the writing will get covered as we go. So a bit more of this blue. We'll only end up with 2 pieces of this because there really is only 2 pieces of blue. There's a little bit more blue down there. Can use that as a 3rd piece. This swirly marble stuff, I've had it for ages and I just haven't found a use for it in junk journaling, so I thought, great, let's get it used today, because yeah, it's too modern looking for my, you know, for the vintage style junk journaling that I've been doing. I suppose I could try using it in the Marguerite Miller challenge, but I don't know, that's more about images than background papers. It's about the collaging the images, not so much the backgrounds. Because these won't stay like this, these will be knocked back with gesso or something like that, you know, to sort of reduce them to the background. This little piece is just floating around, so it's going to go on there. So this particular flower, fortunately it's kind of joined together. Let me think while I'm fussy tearing him. got to think about the order that I want to do it. So he's going to go like that. And then we've got this flower. I haven't taken the backing off yet, but because it will stick otherwise. This one I might need to find some place to wet tear it. Take this one out. Yeah, as soon as the prompt is blue and purple, I'd like it to, when you open the page, it's blue and purple, and not green and red and orange. I'm going to wiggle around a bit. Don't want it to be in a straight line, and I don't want the red. I don't really want the green either. Brown's alright, it's neutral. Okay. Get rid of the green. And get rid of the red. The green. So I just want to take back some of the sharpness of the edges, blend them into the page a bit, so that it doesn't look like it's just pieces of paper stuck on, even though we know it is. So I just feel like I need it to be not like paper, which is why I'm kind of like brushing over it so that the paper is not papery. Is that weird? I can get rid of that one. I don't like it at all. It's gone. Don't know why I stuck that, just because it was there and I had it. It's like, no. Don't put it on there just because you have it. Put it on because you want to put it on the page. I'm going to try to cover up the washi tape a bit more in the middle. Okay, so we've got some texture happening now and knocked back some of the papery elements. I like the gel medium. So let's do the, I want to say pumpkin, peacock. I'm mixing up peacock and napkin and coming up with pumpkin in my head. That seems a little bit bizarre. So let's get the peacock down. Didn't really want to wrinkle him at all, so I've put it on fairly dry, and then I'll now add some more on top. This one's quite purpley. He's going down here. I think kind of two opposite. That's some work. Opposite again. Okay. So I've got to change the rotation of it so that it doesn't look the same. maybe too big. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's put it in here. So it's not kind of, we're going to have it on a little bit on both pages and change its rotation. That's the way it is there. That's the way it's going to be. And we'll keep the second one so that it changes it a bit more. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Just a little bit over that page, a little bit over that page, which brings the two pages together. Not too much wrinkling, a little bit, not much. It's a bit tucked under. And then I was thinking about these now. So I've got these bits and bobs. So, oh, we're going to do our postage stamps too. So do we do our bits and bobs before? Well, no, we need to do the smooshing. Probably should have done the smooshing before the napkins. Everyone who's watching saying, yeah, you forgot to do the smooshing in the background. Yep. What I might do, because I don't want to get smushy paint over my images. So what I'm going to do, I've got this bit of napkin here, which is the background of the, that's the background of the peacock. So I can maybe do some smooshing and use this as a protector. Yeah, smush before your images go down. Learned something. Let's see if that works. A bit like when you do the, you know, when you do the drops, and you don't want to get them on the picture's face and things like that. Okay, we're up to the smooshing, which is new for me. Oh, I'm gonna have to pause the camera. I need a spray bottle. Oh, that was interesting. I spent ages trying to find one. I was resorting to my ironing one, you know, your big bottle where you spray your ironing. And then I thought, no, I've got a smaller one. I can get this one, which is from my essential oils. So I only had a little bit left in it, so I rinsed that out. Thought, well, I can use that. After I'd looked everywhere for the ones that I know I used to have in my art and craft room. And then when I came back with this one, because the ironing one stopped working as soon as I filled it with water, it didn't work. Filled this one with water, came and sat down, and as I came, I could see that the drawer was open. My paint drawer was open, and I saw this empty one, so I filled that with water. And then 2 seconds later, when I went to close the drawer, this is the one I was looking for. So now I went from having none to having 3. I just thought that was weird. Anyway, so these are the paints that are quite fancy for smooshing. They're in watercolor. So I already have this tray, and because they're watercolor, they've been sitting in this tray for months, and they're all dry, but just add some water and they're reactivated, so I don't even have to use this. So there's amethyst, ultramarine and sapphire. Whether I do them both at the same time or whether I do them separately, I don't know. This is the color chart for those. So that's the amethyst between dark and watered down. Ultramarine. Where's the sapphire? Sapphire's not on here. I wonder why that is. Maybe I bought it later. Let's do a little swatch for the sapphire. A little paintbrush would be handy. Where's my little paintbrush? I'll only be the watered down version because I haven't got the full strength. I've already added water. But that's, you know, quite pale blue, isn't it? So I did think that I would mix some ultramarine to make it a bit more darker. A bit more darker? A little bit darker. Okay. So now this is going to be wrong, so I have to ignore that when I come to use it. Just a little swatch here. Oh yes, you see now it's a darker blue, but it's not the right blue. No. It's not too bad for that side, but it's certainly not. So that's looking more green now, isn't it? So what would I need to add to that? A little bit of yellow, just a touch of yellow to sprays everywhere, everywhere except in the yellow. I can see why they use the inks. It's yeah, possibly quick and easy. Okay. Yeah, that's helping. You see that's gone green, so that's okay. Let's compare that to that. Oh yes, look at that. The difference in the colour. So a little bit more of the yellow, I think. And we will be ready to go with that colour. Mandarin, looks like orange, but it's not. Okay, a little drop of that in there. We don't need much. I probably could have put a drop in there, but anyway, just gonna add it this way. Make a mess. Probably should have started fresh, eh? All right. Oh, it's looking a bit green now, isn't it? But it is a better colour, but is it blue? Let's put a tiny bit more ultramarine in there. Yep. I like that colour on this, certainly for this side. Doesn't really match that. So I may have to kind of do, yeah, one side then the other. Slightly different colours. All right, we're going to do some smooshing. We're going to do separate colours, I think. All right, how to get that on there? I hadn't thought of that. I've got this. I'm not sure if this is going to be called smooshing or not. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Some water. Okay. I guess the smooshing part is the part that when you smoosh it onto the page. Okay, well I'm getting the beads a bit more now, so spread this out a bit. Some extra water. That spray is not real good. That's better. It's beading up quite a lot, isn't it? Like big beads. Okay. So we'll probably might need to take off those big lumps because I don't want. Oh, it looks very dark, very green too. So going to need some more water, I think. I might have to do a practice. All right. I don't know if I want to put it on my page just yet in case it's just totally wrecks it. So I might have to do a practice on this piece of paper and just see what it comes out as. Smoosh. Okay. It's Well, it's not blue enough anyway. Second go might be better. Okay, I can see why they use inks. Should we revert to the ink idea? Yeah, we're gonna follow the ink idea, and we can see why it's, you know, a good idea. This is messy and hard to make it work. All right. Okay, so, all right, where's those colour swatches? These three. Didn't write the names down. I did write them down on another piece of paper. This one. Sky Imp Lilac. So, I don't like any of them. I haven't got that colour. That one maybe. All right. That one, I know what that one is. This one, no brand. Okay. That's going to be that one. Let's do that first on its own and see how we go. Smooshing. I'm making a mess of this, aren't I? Okay. Okay. Give it a bit more time to react. All right. Keep it off its face. Okay. Definitely easier to do when you don't have your haven't got your thingy down already. Focal point. That was silly, wasn't it? Smoosh. Okay. It's a bit like when you're ink stamping. Could possibly do with a smaller piece of plastic to do it this way. Okay, I seem to be able to do it and miss the important bits I don't want to get. Okay. Smush, smush, smush. All right. It's okay. I don't mind that. Smooshing it into the, but trying to leave some white because I tend to just cover everything. But I've got to try and remember to leave some white. Some places where I can put purple as well. All right. Just need a bit more up here. It looks blue, but it is a perfect color. It matches the peacock, but it is still blue. So, and it's kind of like, looks like sky. So the other color we want is purple, which I think is the imperial blue. There's my swatcher. I must remember to paint, dry it. Okay, yep, that's Oh yeah, that, see, look at that imperial blue, but it's actually purple. You've really got to test your inks. We're going to dry it first so we don't get a mixing. Okay. I wonder. No, I better not. Let's just do it this way. The way they did it seems to work quite good. Oh yeah, it's nice. It's still wet. I don't like this piece of thing here, so that I've got to think about what I'm going to do with that. Might have needed some more napkin, I think. Let's put some purple on those edges. The corner for too. Looks good. Now we can look at, if we say we've done the smooshing, so we've got smoosh technique done, blue and purple done. Ooh, still got lots of things to add. So we need postage stamp. Well, we've got this one, which is washi tape type postage stamp. So I can start to remove some of the areas I don't like with some extra bits. Washi tape type stickers are going to work quite well, I think, because they'll meld into the background. So we can look at putting some of these types of things on. Don't know if that's purple enough. Maybe. This is kind of like a faux stamp with some purple in it. That might look nice in a white patch. Okay. We've got this is, I don't know, it's kind of washi sticker, but it is a sticker, but I don't know whether that matters if it's in a, not in a roll, but maybe. Okay, what else? Oh, there was a beautiful butterfly somewhere. Where's that? Yeah, it's, well, it sort of looks more pink, but I wonder if we put it on a dark patch whether it looks more purple. Yeah, I think so. I think that'll come out more purple if we put it on the dark patches. Just put that over there. Just take away some of these edges. Yep. It might look a bit silly, but when we get more stamps it might be okay. I don't think we need a competing bird, so we're going to say no to the bird. Oh, that's that. Oh, this is the one I meant. This one. Look at this. How beautiful is that? Oh yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I might have him up here. So I've still got to leave room for some sentiments. So sentiments might go here to get rid of this awful piece of paper. So might try to, I might just get some gesso and just do that edge a bit more. Just kind of meld it in a bit. so that you couldn't see the edges of things so much. Might have been better off with just a smushy background. But I can always try that next time. I'm going to add some more smushy colour to these parts that I've changed. Okay, what next? Drying next, I think. So you'll see one page, you won't see both pages. So these are the blues. I've got 2 pages of blues. See, I quite liked this one. It's a bit too dramatic. I quite liked this one. It's definitely purple. That brings in that purple here. I like that. There's another one. Okay, and then I've got some extra stamps, so I had to start a new colour at the back. So we've got more blue. Don't know if that looks blue or not. Some different shapes. I won't use all of these, I just like to have choices. And then purple. Got another purple. So, oh, I don't know if I like the yellow in it. No. A bit of white might be nice. Different shape. Is that purple? Yeah. All right, so I think that's it for stamps. Oh, still got to do it. We've got a lot to do yet. Wow. Got to emboss. Okay, well, let's do the stamps first. Maybe we can get rid of his face and just put some 2 purples there, or maybe we can have a different colour. Oh yeah, I like that idea. And sorry, Queen, I might have to get rid of you. Just don't know if I want a human face on something that's got faces on too. Oh, I like this face though. No, that word, where's that word gone? The word's going there. Where's that word gone? So I had to stop the camera and go look for this because it was driving me crazy. So the words are going, those words are going there. And now I've decided to put some of these items on. And play with these. So I just inked around the edges a little bit. And you can see the washi stickers, that was actually cut straight, so it blends into the page really quite well. So the washi stickers are quite handy. So I don't think I'll be putting any of this kind of washi on. I don't want to. So washi stickers are going to be my washi. And so the stamps are just going to be inked to give them a little bit of an edge of the same colours, the purple and the blue. And then I might stamp over this. I was going to do that white, wasn't I? Oh, that's what I was going to do. Aha, forgot about that. That was what I was going to emboss. I could emboss in white. Here, got my cancellation thingy. So I can use that and emboss some more of those. Okay. And then we make the edge disappear. Look at that. I love it. So you can put it in. Oh, that side didn't disappear as much, but that's okay because it gives it a bit of definition. But yeah, where it's on the white, you can't see it. Cool. I'm getting rid of the queen, that's right. So we're going to give her purple. And it'll just be a case of how to sort of yeah, we'll do one step at a time. I like this flower. Okay, and blue on this one. Can't really see it too much in the camera, but I can see it on the page, the edging. Purple on this one. I wonder, yeah, we're covering up as much as we can of this piece of, oops, that's supposed to go under. I don't know what that is, so I'm going to cover it up. Really old stamps, 7p for Australia. That's like 1966 or less, or before, I mean, because we changed to cents in 1966. I believe. I wasn't here, but I believe so. I'm going to take some of this excess off. I would like to have cut that green off. I don't want green. Let's cut that leaf. Don't love this big patch in the middle. Some of it's going to disappear. I think if I did this page again, I would have just smooshed the background and then done something else for texture, like maybe some texture paste. That's what I might do. I might do some stenciling with those ink pads, just to kind of tie it together a bit better. Cover up some of those. So we want him flying into the page, I think. Don't want him flying down. I think we'll have him going that way. Yep, I like him there. All right, purple stamp. There's this one. Yep, I liked her up there. She's just going to go on her own. Oops, some ink though, some purple on her to give her a border. Yeah, we should stuck some things over the flowers just to sort of. And then if it doesn't work, we'll try it over here first. Just, we'll try it up there in the corner where it's less noticeable. See how it goes. So we're just going to go across the edge of that. It is a tricky process, this whole embossing thing. Let's try that. And here it goes. trying to get it so you can see it. It says the word travel in the middle of it. It's a little bit sparkly. It's quite noticeable to the naked eye. So that is gorgeous. So we are going to have a few of those around. Maybe I should do some in black. Well, I don't, that's already got some on it. Maybe I just want a little bit of not too much. Let's see what that looks like though first. Let's do a second impression. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's have but not the first impression, second impression. So we're gonna, yeah, that's all of them done, and it's just this one. Turn it the other way. No, turn it this way and just do it. I just don't have the circle. Yep, just some extra black. Stamping directly onto the page. We're going to get brave and do that. If we don't like it, we can always put a label over the top, can't we? Okay. Okay, here goes. Oh, I think it might have moved it because it hit the edge of the book. Oh dear. Okay. All right, unfortunately that did not work. Okay, let's try the other one while we're doing it, and then we know if we have to do them both again. Okay, it's all right. It's okay. This one, and then we'll tear them out and ink them, and I think that will be good. Like it's a label. Do I need any colour on it? How about we smush this? Smushy smush. Now I could, because that stays on, I can ink it and then smush it after. Okay, I'm going to do one more, so like the Y. Just press it, but without being too firm. Yes, perfect. Okay, I like that. And the other one. Don't mind it, I'll give it another go. Slightly imperfect is fine. Ugly and messy is not. Okay. Alright, so we've got those. Let's just give them a bit of a dry. Alright, smushing time. We want a bit of purple. Maybe we want to do it dotted around, do it that way. A bit of blue. And some spray. It's a bit different because the other one had medium on it. Let's try it and see how it goes. I like the top two, I think. Plenty of glue on that side bit there because it's going to have a bit of pressure on it. Oh, love it. Just want to do some stenciling, I think. So I'm going to have to go through all my stencils because I want to pick the right one. Just let's think about a little bit of postcard. Not all of it. I only want it faint, not dead center. Just a little bit of it. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to do some stuff over the flowers so that it's not so individual. We need to do the border. It's a different blue, but that's okay because it's nice and light. Maybe some purple in here and there, not everywhere, just where it's darker. I think the peacock needs a bit of shading. still think this is the real front and center and there's nothing to look at. I've got to think about what to put there. Don't think we can put any more words. So it's the next day. It was really late last night, so I had to really stop, and my camera had died anyway. And so I'm back today, and I've just changed a few things with this project to finish it off. So I really, as I started to edit, I didn't like the postage stamp. It was a faux postage stamp, like a washi sticker type one. So I've gessoed it, and then just a very bit of light stenciling to sort of take that away from the page. I might have to just do that, continue that line now, because it's not a feature anymore. Okay, so that really just makes that whole postage stamp sort of disappear. I took back, I gessoed this too. That's looking very white. I'm going to fix that. I mean, it's not looking very white, it's looking very black. So yeah, just take a little bit of gesso on my finger and rub it over it till I'm happy. I must have missed that patch. And it just blends it into the page so that it's just not jumping out. It was really jumping out on the camera as a bright pink butterfly. So I gessoed it, and then I actually coloured it in with a little bit with watercolour pencil. So now it really looks like it's sort of part of the background. I like this butterfly, so I've left that one alone. I probably would have preferred to have that one on this side to bring in this blue colour on this side of the page, but yeah, that can't be changed. So the challenge was Take 5 Art Challenge, and the prompts were washi tape. So my washi tape is really insignificant on this page, so there's one under there. The stickers are sort of washi stickers, but yeah, not really washi tape. Smoosh technique, love it in the background. It's like watercolor. The ink and the smoosh technique with water, wonderful, wonderful technique. I love this patch of watercolory. I think I would have probably preferred to have the background, you know, like done before the napkin. That would have been sensible. I managed to make it work, sort of. But it is a lot busier. I mean, obviously the whole thing is really busy, but I just love, you know, the smoosh technique. Even on the label, it makes the labels look really pretty. So yeah, the favorite thing about this project was the smoosh technique is now something I'll be incorporating in future projects. Embossing powder is very subtle with just a couple of the 3 of the postage marks in a white embossing, which is opposite to normal because you normally have the black. Blue and purple, of course, is everywhere, and I love the colours blue and purple. I think they look really pretty. And then postage stamps are everywhere, so we definitely did the prompts except for the washi tape. So that's it, I think. I'm really happy with the page and happy with the project, and I'm looking forward to doing other challenges. I'm probably going to do some of the older challenges, the previous months, because it's practice and it's a really good way to get into art journaling, to do it with the prompts, and also then have other videos to watch and get ideas from where you're all doing the same prompts. So if you're a beginner art journaler, it's just a great way to start. And I won't say I'm exactly a beginner, but I'm not, you know, I'm not an artist, and haven't been doing this for years. So if I can do it, anyone can do it. And you don't need to have all the supplies. You can just substitute something if you don't have it. Embossing powder is something that not everybody would have. Yeah, just use stamping or stenciling or something else to give the page a feature. So that's it for me today. Thank you very much for watching. Please check out the other videos. I'll link Kyra's playlist for the August 2021 Take 5 Art Challenge. Have fun and be creative. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.